I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know, see a light. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my grave is my battlefield. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a fucking noob. Got cocky, thought I was the king. Then a Murloc did his thing. Lagged a little, clicked too slow. Now I'm just a ghost, you know. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my fate is sealed for real. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a fucking noob.
Evening everyone, okie dokie dokie, hey Boofy boy, Mr. Blue, oi oi oi, Boofy boy, oi oi oi, hey, gonna do a couple of hours of Monday night farming, since it's the start of the week. You know what that means on Mondays, don't you? No alcohol, it's just coffee. Mr. Blue made me a big cup of coffee before she went upstairs. That hits the spot, doesn't it, sometimes? Sometimes the coffee's okay, I guess. Have you seen they're trying to get stricter and stricter? I mean, I don't drink drive anyway, but they're getting stricter and stricter with the drink driving rules to the point where, you know, even if you've eaten one of those chocolate cocktail things, you could probably get in trouble. You know what I mean? Those little miniatures. That's how they're doing it now. Anyway, it is what it is, right? Is what it is. I mean, thankfully I only drink now Friday and Saturday nights just so I don't take a chance. Anyway, coffee too. Cheers. Hey, nice one. Nothing better than a cup of coffee. Premiership starting soon, right? Actually, right, G makes a much better cup of coffee than I do. When I make a cup of coffee, I don't know why, it sucks. And yet when she makes one, it's honestly, it's just like going out and getting a coffee. You know, when you pay £5 for one and you think it's the best coffee you've ever had, probably because you paid for it. So when she makes me a coffee at home, it's that good. Right, okay, temple. What I'm ultimately doing, I need this temple done and built. Let's just go and have a look. What we're missing, wood beams. Right, we need more wood beams at the temple then. Let's just go and have a quick look in the snow. Sunday for us it starts. Yes, excellent. But you can't wait. Oh, Man United, wasn't it, if I remember right, wasn't it? You and Man U? All right, okay, we're on this middle one now. Okay, so we finished this one. This house here. So the temple's coming along. Look. Yeah, you know it'd be a good game. I think so. I think you'll win it though, don't you? I can't see you losing. That is a really good coffee. When G makes me a coffee and it tastes this good, I mean it's piping hot. It's literally just made. But I just want to down it in one. That is so nice. Actually, that is a really good cup of coffee. I wish I could make them that good. I don't know how she does it. She gets the blend of like sugar and the milk because she said she want cream or milk. So I'll just have milk. Don't open cream for it. But she gets it just right. Okay, beams, wasn't it? We need wooden beams up there as a matter of urgency. Right. So I need one of these trucks. Any of these trucks. We got beams there. Okay, let's load up. Get some beams there at that temple. Pronto. What we need. Yeah, West Ham's first game is away to Sheffield United, I think. We must win that. I mean, let's be realistic. If we've got any designs on this season to not struggle, we have to win that, don't we? And then I know quite early on, I think we've got Chelsea. Right, let's see if we can load these on as well. This would be good. I'll take all these to the temple. Oh, damn it. I just need to go forward just that little bit more. I can't wait for the start of the football season again, Nick. It's been too long, mate. I mean, Friday and Saturday, beers and football. Sunday, just football. Ah, it's going to be awesome, mate. And then the run up to Christmas. We'll have Halloween coming up in a couple of months. So, because that's a Friday, I'm going to be playing a scary game on there, I guess. Then next year, the World Cup. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Although, are them matches going to be on late for us? Like late at night? I'm trying to work this out, you see. Oh, Oh, the coffee's lovely. I'm burning everything. I feel it going down my body. So nice. It's like before when it was the World Cup and I was at home, it was alright, you know, but now I'm working Monday to Friday. I'll miss some of the games, won't I? I'll only see the games on at weekends. I mean, if they're late at night, how late do I want to stay up? Same as last time, I think, 8 year kickoff. Do you reckon that won't be too bad? Look at this, we did yanking these beams along, get them over to our temple ASAP. Let's put some beacons on. I mean, when you think about it, with a World Cup coming up, a lot of players, especially in our Premiership teams, are going to be wanting to prove themselves, aren't they? So they get the call up. Especially if they're like fringe players. I thought I read somewhere today Everton are after Grealish, Jack Grealish. His career went tits up, didn't it, as soon as he went to Man City. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's earned the money, but he hasn't proven himself as a footballer, has he, all the time he's been there? See, Grealish has gone. Has he actually gone there? Well, hang on, where am I going? Let me just check. I'm lost. Not that way, I don't think. I think it's this way I want to go. It's warm, actually, in here. I'm sitting here one sec, thinking it's very warm. It is meant to be a warm bloody day. TG, she turns my bloody cooler on when she's sitting down here, and then clears off and turns it off. I swear I'm going to ban her fingers from touching my bloody cooler. I don't go up in her room and mess around with a cooler. Right. Well, I'll go up there and I'll mess around with her one. I'll unplug it when she's not looking. 100 mil to Everton on loan. Right, so that's a done deal, is it? Because I read that it was being thought about that. Fucking hell, who the fuck did that? Fuck's sake. Brian, good evening, sir. Nearly puked up my coffee just then, been guzzling down coffee. Just try it and I'll put laxative in your coffee. I wouldn't really, dear. Pardon me. See, look, Brian made me burp. Yeah, last hour came in. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I read today at work that it was sort of on the cards, but it hadn't been confirmed. I mean, he'll be good for Everton, wouldn't he? Let's be realistic, he'll be good for Everton. Even so, I hope you will. Well, I was. Until I just had a minor heart attack. But good evening, Brian. How are you doing? Yeah, lap it up, big boy. Oh, this coffee is nice. I'll be honest, I'm sitting here, I've nearly finished it. Yep, thanks Mrs. Blue. It was a perfect cup of coffee you made me. All good here, still out doing some alloys for scrap. Do the owners know you're doing some alloys for scrap? Sounds like alloy wheels. You're going round, I reckon, half-inching everyone's wheels and leaving their cars on bricks. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm just going round to get some alloys. Right, there we go. We needed wooden beams. We got money for it as well. Right, so we're all good for the wood beams. Let's just advance to the next day. Here we go. Oh, anyway, yeah, I thought I'd come on tonight, just do a little bit of farm sim. Don't know how long I'm going to be on for. I'm pretty knackered actually today. I'm just going to go and see if there's any more progress on the temple. Actually, let's just advance. Oops, pressing the wrong button there, aren't I? I want to press this one. Advance time, just to get rid of that morning mist. Go and have a look at the temple, see if it's coming along. There you go, that'll do. Right, yep, so it's coming along. Once we build that one, we've got one more building. The temple's nearly done then. Taken months of in-game time, this has. Right. Let's take this back. I think we're going to have to put more wood in our sawmill. Or I could take a truck. We need to empty our goat milk. Or I could take a truck and just buy a load. I mean, we've got enough money, 2.5 million. We can buy a load of wood, couldn't we? That misty morning there. And lights on. You see how misty it is when you put the lights on. Turn them off. Anyway, good evening everyone. How you doing? It's Monday, start of the week, right? First day out of the way, that's always good. Get the first day of the week done and dusted. Start of the Premiership this coming weekend. Thank goodness for that. How long have we been waiting for that? So happy days there. Going back to my farm, which will be over that way. Shortcuts across my neighbouring fields. I mean, we got 2.5 million. We could buy another field if we wanted. Just don't see the point. I've got enough farm stuff. I just want to get the as soon as that temple's built, I'm going to start another map. But I'm probably going to wait until I can start the one coming with the expansion towards the end of the year. You know, the Scottish map. That one looks amazing with a castle and the fishing and everything. So that's the map I'm really waiting for. I mean, that'll be good. City there in the distance. Is it a city or more of a town? I guess it's meant to be a city, isn't it? Oh, hang on, it looks like there's loads of stuff here as well. Actually, I need to drop some canola off at this place to make oil. In there. You know what? We're making loads of butter, which we're doing with the goat's milk. I need to drop some canola off as well. Right, okay. I've got lots of stuff to do. Too much to do. Look, there's all my corn just sitting there. My cornfields waiting to be harvested. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oops. Not looking where I'm going there. Is that Sophie Runner? Sophie Runner. Thank you for the follow. Anyway, so welcome everyone. How are we doing? It's Monday here. I'm Martin. This is Blue Cat Gaming. We're doing a little bit of farm sim. We're trying to build the temple on the Asian map. Basically, we've been playing the map. Must be about 450 hours, I reckon, on this map. I mean, as far as farming goes on it, you know, we're doing all right. But we just want to build the temple. And then that's just the objective now. Just have a look how many hours I've actually been playing this one. Where are we? 460 hours. There you go. That's what we put into this map. Can you believe it? Right. And I've got a feeling we've run out of wood in our sawmill. That's what I reckon. Yeah, I'll have to sort that out at some point. Need more wood there, don't we? Yeah. Okay, let's see what else is going on real fast. I just want to see what else is going on around the farm. Right, they need some grass. Oh yeah, we're going to this was the problem here. There we go. That. Let's just load our little truck with the goat's milk. There we go. We'll turn this into butter at some point. Yeah, and I'm going to, if I've got any canola in my silos, I might send it over to my oil making facility, because I keep forgetting we can make canola oil, can't we? Right, I'll leave that there for now. I'll stack that up a bit higher later. Right, where's any trailer? I need a trailer, just a small one even. This will do. Right, let's go to my silos. Up that way. Always boring on a Monday, isn't it, when you know you've got the whole week ahead of you. A week to be bored. Mondays, I don't always stream as much. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesdays, I don't stream very much anymore. I find it hard to be motivated to stream at the beginning of the week. Oh, there's my silo. See if I've got any canola in there. Whereas as I get to the weekend, I feel like, you know, more, you know, letting my hair down, having a few beers, all that. Obviously this side of the week I don't drink during the week. Have I got any canola in there? I have. Right, let's take some of that then. $16,600 litres, we'll take that. We're going to stick it in our little oil making facility. There we go. I really need to probably feed my buffalo. I'm wondering whether to sell most of them. And then that might be an idea. Right, here we go. This place here should take the canola. Yep. Excellent. That will literally just turn it into oil. I bought 42 alloy wheels last week, finally getting around to getting some done. So when you buy that many, then where'd you get them from? Like a scrapyard or something like that? I mean, that's a lot of alloy wheels. And what do? Do you not refurbish them or anything? Do you literally just you know, melt them down or something? Or is it a case you have to remove the tyres off them and all that? Best viewers on stream. Why do the people do this? You know, we don't need viewers, mate. They come in and go, buy the best viewer. I don't want to buy any viewers, you know. So now all I have to do is report you all the time for spamming, and it's just a ball ache every time. I got to report you now. Where are we? Let's report. I'll block you first. Yeah, block you, and then I'll report you. You know, it's just stupid, right? Report, where are we going? Spam, scam, bots, or tampering, because you're technically tampering. You see, viewership tampering. There you go. Selling viewers. Selling viewers. Just waste everyone's time when you do that. But there you go. There we go. Dealt with. I'll say dealt with. Boo. It's like I just waste everyone's time now. You just report them. You know. That's all you do. Right. So I'm gonna. I shouldn't be lazy. I'll just park this somewhere. Lazy-ish. I want to park it in there. I've got a trailer over there on its side for some reason. I don't really know how that happened. Let me go and sort that trailer out. I'm convinced that sometimes I save the game, right, and when I go back to it, some of the vehicles are in a slightly different position than they were. As in, you know, like these trailers are on their side or something. I'll leave that there. Right. Bought from a guy that done the banger race, and I'll take tyres off, I pay, get them recycled and scrap the oil alloys, and then you make the profit. Excellent. Good idea, mate. Why not? I don't blame you. That's enterprising. That's the word there, Brian. Very enterprising. What was I was going to buy more wood, wasn't I? Let's go and buy a load of wood and take it up to Temple. Don't really matter which truck we use. They're both electric trucks. Let's use one of these. Here we go. We use you. Going to go and buy some wood, take it up to Temple. Wooden beams, that's what we're after. I'm still like trying to consider whether to set up a business or not on the side to keep me occupied. Keep saying to G, like, I've got a workroom upstairs with all my equipment in it, and it's just sitting there and everything's just gathering dust, and there's so many different businesses I could start up just as a side hustle, you know, like part-time. I don't know if I've got the get up and go to do anything. You know, like when you got a job and you feel comfortable in it and you don't really, you know, I honestly don't know. I don't know whether to come up with something else or not. I keep leaning towards starting up a t-shirt business. I've got all the equipment to do it. I could easily start producing t-shirts. I could make, like, you know, 200 a day if I needed. But the trouble is, if I do that, I'm not going to do cheap ones, you know, and just make a couple of pennies. I want to do expensive, good quality ones. But anyway, let's go to the warehouse. Lovely music choice you have. Oh shit, I've just realised what it is. Yeah. Yeah, fancy that. Good morning, Trouble. You know what? It was invisible to me. I didn't even hear it. Until you said. It's alright though, I know you're sitting there dancing to it, so that's all good, right? Oh shit, I crashed in a sign. That's your fault, Aya. Well, now you have the pink word all the time. Funny thing is, on YouTube, some people have actually listened to this song. I think they might have done on Spotify as well, but definitely on YouTube. Oh shit! So that tickles me that someone's actually taken their time to listen to it. Right, okay, I've got to be careful. I'm going to put it there, because if I drive over this thing, then it sells them again. Right, so it's beams we're after, so we've got to buy them. No, not planks. Wood beams, there we go. Let's get a load of those. 113,000 on wood beams, see? Things we have to do, right, to build this temple is a big hit. Oh, I doubt it. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I can auto stack these. Hang on, I don't have to stack them all neat. I'll just stick them at the side and I can auto load them. What a plonker. Honestly, I'm so lazy, sometimes I've even forgotten how lazy I am. Hey, I start the Premiership this coming weekend. At long last, it's been boring without Premiership football. Eating leftovers from yesterday, barbecue ribs. Ah, nice one. I made chicken tenders in like a buttermilk batter, and then I made homemade chips and then baked beans. So just like a just an okay sort of dinner. And then a sort of lemon meringue kind of pudding. I pick all the players named Martin and hope for the best. I don't blame you. What a great idea. If you do that, you're probably going to win. Do you realise that? Let me stick them there as well. Stick that in. I'm going to auto stack this in just a sec. What I'm going to do. Roll on the weekend. The weekend seems a long way away. I need to get some beers for this coming weekend. Get them all nice and cold. I gotta be honest, I always look forward to Friday night and having my first beers of the week. Right. Let's stack all them in. Hey, we can fit some more. You know what? I'll buy a couple more packs. Because we're taking it to the temple. I can't make them fast enough in my sawmill. So I've got to buy some. We just buy, we won't have another 9, we'll get another 6. That'll do. So I've spent, what, 180,000 on wood just to help build the temple. But we'll get some of that back, remember. Because we do get paid. So we won't get it all back, but we'll get some back. Well, if we get more than 180,000 when we sell these to temple, we've actually made a profit, but I can't see that. But we'll find out. I'm working so hard. Look at me. I can buy all £5. What's that? All my wood? Yes, all your wood. For £5? I don't think so. No. Right, okay, let's have another crack at this. In we go. Right, that's enough now. All we got to do is not drive over that box that's in front, or we'll automatically sell it all again at a loss. So we don't want to be doing that. We'll just get down there. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's how you do that. Right, let's take it to the temple then. We've got beacons on this, so I've got strobes, haven't I? Only those strobes are rubbish, aren't they? Look, if I slow down. You know, like the proper orange beacons, they're much better, aren't they, than those strobes there on the roof. Look, I don't think they're rubbish. Whoops, shit, brakes. Whoops. Wasn't looking where I was going. Better to strap stuff on. Yeah, it's all strapped on, look. Safely strapped on there, look at that. Imagine if you had a woodpecker as a pet, you would need to invest in wood. That's true. It's the same, I guess, if you had a little Aya as a pet, you'd have to invest in sushi, wouldn't you? And food and chicken. KFC, sushi. What else? Let me think. Potato chips. Wine. The wine would be expensive, wouldn't it? Oh shit. I hit a bloody rock. Sucks. Right. What's the matter with this? This truck isn't driving in a straight line. You can't blame me because I've just been drinking coffee. That's not my fault. I mean, it is not called investment. No, it's absolutely not called investment, is it? It's called to get peace in life. Oh, dear me, is it worth it? I think the safest thing, Aya, is to live halfway around the world instead. And then it's not really a problem, is it? Joker Clan, I'm finally back. Hello, Mr. Blue Cat. Hey, welcome back. Whoops, where am I going? So we're just going to sell this wooden beams to Temple. We're short on wooden beams, so I bought some. I paid about 180 grand for them. So if we get more than 180 grand, we made a profit. If we get less, it don't really matter because we didn't need the money for anything else. Why is it so misty? I can't see where the hell I'm going. It's March. It's a spring morning. You hear the frogs ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I wonder what the frogs are doing on a spring morning. I hear frog sounds. Yeah, so do I. Making you hungry, I suppose. That's what you're going to say next. Frog legs. Mmm. Making you hungry. Right, here we go. Let's see how much money we make selling these. I've got an itchy back. Anyone want to come and scratch my back and give me a back massage? What do we get? 153. So we lost about £30,000 buying it ourselves. Oh right, I remember a question. Do you really? Oh, come on then. There you go. Planks, long wood beam. How are we doing on this? We got enough planks, wood beams. Yep. On your map, when you look at it, is island in the corner. Can you actually get to the island with a boat or halfway? Hang on, let's have a look. Have a look. We'll try that. Right, so island. There is island in the corner. Right, let's have a look. Corner. Oh, what you mean? You mean what? One of these islands here? Hey, Grumpy, peekaboo, how are you? Hey, Grumpy, all good here. Hey Joker, thanks for the sub there. Just seen the sub, thank you for that. Yeah, those. You know what, I don't know. Do you want me to have a look? See if we can get to them somehow. Right, here we go. If I visit that. Right, let's go and have a look. I mean, we might be able to swim there. We haven't got a boat, as far as I know. We can go and have a look. See. I've never even thought about going there. If not, no. If you can buy the land, I'll just ask. I don't think we can buy the land. Look, if we go... So, actually, while I remember, Joker. There we go. A proper thank you for you. So, thank you, sir. No, we can't buy any of that land. But whether we can get there... I don't know. Anyway, everyone, it's Monday, start of the week. Oh man, got to work all the way through till Friday and then it'll be the weekend again. But today went quite quick. I don't know about any of you lot, but for me at work, I was you know, fairly busy today, so it went quite quickly. Right, let's see if we can get a cross-eye on the islands. Tuesday here. Well, of course, yeah, you're ahead, aren't you? The weekend sooner for you then. Right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Hey, can we get on this bit? No, it won't let me jump out. But it will let me swim a bit further. Right, let's have a go then. Let's go for it, right? No, that's as far as... That's it. That's as far as it let me go. Don't drown. Hey, Aya, your other song. Oh, what a shame. I kick you in the pants. Well, good time to dry now. What, while we're listening to your song? Little kick in the pants. See, you love it. Right. Okay, so we'll see if we can get to those islands there, maybe. I don't know. Right, up to the road. I mean, I doubt it, to be honest. I doubt we're going to be able to get anywhere. But we can try. We can have a look in that little building there, actually, while we're here. In case there's any more of those glowing balls, because they go into our temple, don't they? I haven't looked here. See if there's one round here anywhere hiding. Right, I'm just going to go up here just to double check, and then we'll try and get to the island. Any glowing balls in here? Nothing hiding, is there? No. Right. Can I jump out? Right, no, it won't let me jump out. Okay, let's I don't think it's going to let us get there. No. Now this is about the limit then. Don't lick everything that is shiny. Might be metal that is not good to lick. I think so. That's as far as we can go. Like even that way. So if I look on the map. Yeah, so it won't, just won't let us go anywhere else. So that's about it. So yeah, it wouldn't let us. Just have a look round this way. Thing is, once you see the islands, you want to go and have a look at them now, don't you, and explore. See if we can get on that one. Are you happy you cannot buy the land, else it would be a waste of spending money? It would be. Unless you wanted it to build a little love nest, a little fishing hut, a bar. There you go, that's as far as we can go. Nope. But the trouble is, I wouldn't build a bar somewhere like that. It's too far to go. Don't want to waste your drinking time by travelling, do you? Nope. Right, so there you go then. We can't get to those. Right, I'll tell you what we do. We're going to advance time. I just want the temple built. We're doing a little bit at a time. See if we make some progress. I've been playing a game called Witchfire off stream. It's quite hard, I'll be honest. It is quite a hard game. But it's quite good as well. Right, let's go and have a look at the temple and then we better get on with some farming. There's a temple. Actually, we can just enter that vehicle up there. Right, let's just make sure it's not missing anything. Right, let's go and have a look. Temple's coming along. There we go. Right, okay. Just advance again. My animals are all going to die of starvation every time I'm doing this, you know that, right? There you go, look, it's coming on a bit further now. That temple will never be finished before the new one is. Yeah, well look, we've done a lot. We've done that building, that one up there, those ones. Look, this one's coming along. We've only got this one to do afterwards. This one, and then as far as I know, that's it, unless there's anything else it builds. So we've come a long way. Let me just go and check if it's missing any more. Fucking hell, who the fuck did that? Fuck's sake. Fucker jumped. Foggy. Very funny. Very funny, Foggy. I wasn't expecting that. I was looking at my temple. Bloody hell. Yeah. Very funny. Look, I'm missing some wood beams. I'm still missing wood beams. Got to go and buy some more then. Evening, Foggy. Dare I say, I hope you're well. Honestly, thank you very much. That's the second one. Brian got me. Right, so Brian's one I'd give a 6 out of 10. Okay. Your one there I'll give a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10, that one. It did get me. I wonder what Martin say if we show up on his work and jump scare him around the hospitals. I don't know what I would say is the answer to that. Whoops, come on. Right, we're going to go and buy some more. He would deny noses, absolutely. I'm not that stupid, so never seen security, never seen these people before in my life. That's what I would actually say. Security, don't know who these are. Hello, Mr. Foggy. Hey, Aya. Hey, Boofy boy. Says Foggy. I don't know if this shortcut is going as well as planned or not, so I better try and get on some road. Probably he will point and say you ran away from an insane department. I would. Well, especially if it is you. I'd say, see that little one there, the one who looks a bit mad. I say she's escaped from the local hospital where the brains don't work properly. She needs the white jacket. That's what I'd say. And how I would laugh when they cart you away in the white jackets. And I'd give it a couple of days, and then I'd go and say, oh, might have been mistaken. I think she's all right. I'll wait until you're hungry. Staple gun in the kneecap for you. I'll eat all your sushi then. Yum yum yum. Oh, lovely raw fish. Let me have it. Yum 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 yum. Oh, wine. I'll drink all the wine. Oh shit, I crashed because of you. Right, this way I think. Anyone feel for a juicy burger? I've had my food, I'm not hungry at all. Fries, raw fish, just no. Yeah, a Foggy raw fish that's still flapping about on the plate, mate. Yeah, juicy burger and fries, yum yum yum. Maybe on Friday night I might have that. But you eat raw apple? Yeah, raw apple's lovely. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Right, let's go and get some more of these wooden beams. I can't believe we keep running out. Well, hello, nice to see you on the red side, says Mr. Levy. At the moment, tonight, Daniel, I'm on the red side, the green side, and the blue side all at once. Most of us, though, you probably can't see, but we're all on the purple side. But nice to see you, Daniel. How are you doing? You still being a man about town, eh? Martin, do you not like raw apple? I love raw apple. You only want them in warm apple pie. No, I love raw apples. I love all fruit. Stranger in camp, says Foggy. No, I love fruit. But apple in apple crumble is particularly nice. There we go. Do that. Especially the apples from our garden. We got a tree for cooking apples, because cooking apples are a bit bigger than normal apples. So we got a cooking apple tree. We got a pear tree as well, and we got raspberries all growing in our garden. So it's all healthy. Yam is good. No, not a man about town. I got my eye on someone anyway. Oh, do tell. Come on, spill the beans then. After Yam is the May backward, and you in May. And you in May in the game. Ah, right, okay, I see what you're saying. Yep, it is May in the game. Come on, let's get this. Never had yams, says Foggy. I got some blueberries. I'm half tempted later on to have some blueberries and fresh cream. That's nice. My ex, ha ha ha. Oh, what, the one that we used to always see the pictures of you with? That one. So you going after her again? Evening all, Big Drizzle. How you doing, sir? Good evening. What is the weirdest thing you've been licking? Well, you're asking that to Foggy. Right, Foggy, I is asking you, what is the weirdest thing you've been licking? Let me just stack all these up. Eaten you mean has to be squid. Nash you meant licked. You should do what some of the Koreans do, Foggy. They eat them when they're alive and they're wriggling. Right. She still likes me, so that's nice, says Daniel Levy. Well then, you got to get in there, son. What's the matter with you, Daniel? Get round there with some flowers and chocolates, mate. Hey, time waits for no man, Daniel. You've only got so many heartbeats on this world. You've only got so many breathings ins and outs. Oh, hang on my phone. Right, give me a sec, guys. Hang on one sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. But I always said that from now on, whenever my dad calls, I'll always spare, you know, a few minutes to talk to him. So that's what it was. Just my dad checking it. Well, he's always checking in on me, you know. I should be checking in on him more. Right, let me catch up on chat. So we was talking about yams and stuff, and Foggy likes licking his balls. Was that? Oh no, sorry, I read that wrong. Squid. And then Mr. Daniel Lover Levy was telling us about his girl habits. Anyway, so not eating, only licking like remote controller window on the bus, back side of your phone, maybe licking between your toes or electric cable while still plugged in, says Aya. Aya has a licking fetish, it would seem. That's what I'm thinking. So there we go then. Anyone who stands near Aya, don't stand still. Whatever you do, you'll get licked to death. Just know. Right. Anyway, we load this up, get back to the temple fast as we can. You know, it's going to be a warm day tomorrow, certainly for us in the UK. It was warm today. They said locally in Swindon tonight, I don't know if G's listening to this or not, but tonight the temperature isn't going to go lower than 19, they reckon. It's going to be a hot, sweaty night. Wherever Swindon, there you go, 23 at the minute, yep. Well, that's what they were saying, they reckon it's not going to go below 19. That's going to be a warm night. That's a twig and berries out kind of a night, Foggy. What a picture that is. Oh dear me, just let the air get to everything, that's what I say. Yep. Thankfully I have no shame. Weather Nottingham. So you were asleep in your gaming chair, or do you not figure out why you sleep there? Sleep in the chair and put the feet in the cooler. Also nice and cold to sleep. No, we got a big fan in the bedroom, blows over the bed. So no, I will actually go and sleep upstairs. But yeah, you don't want to picture what the view would be like. That is me traumatized. Thanks for that. Well, Foggy's just pictured what the view would be like. Oh dear me. Actually, Aya's already seen it. Like laying on my back, Aya, it'd be like when you went to France and to Paris and you saw the Eiffel Tower, basically. Imagine a wind blowing over the top of the Eiffel Tower. Right, let's load these on. Right, there you go. That's good enough. Let's take this to the temple now. Carry on building our temple. Let's go. That should be good. Brakes. I'll send you a pic to see if it matches your imagination, Foggy, says G. Okay, so Celine Dion will be on top of it singing. I got it. Well, I mean, someone will be on top of it. But Foggy's the one who gets the picture. Honestly, Foggy's so lucky sometimes. You don't know you're born, Foggy. You really don't. I'm trying to wear out the charge on these electric trucks, but they seem to last for a while. Oh. Damn it, I wasn't looking where I was going. Teach me. I must admit, I don't really like Celine Dion, by the way. I mean, she's a good singer and that, but I've never really liked her. I mean, not like I've disliked her or anything, but you know what I mean. Never been one of my favourite singers or anything, but she's a very good singer. I mean, she's had a bit of a trauma in her life, hasn't she? And she hasn't been well. She lost her husband, didn't she? And then she hasn't been well, so I feel really sorry for her. She's actually really funny. Is she? I mean, I don't know. I've never spent any time watching her. Wow, look at that. I think she has a new song out with Eva Selena Gomez or this Rodriguez girl. Oh, right, okay. Right, let's advance time a bit more. Let's get this temple built a little bit more. Yeah, stiff person syndrome she has. I think I have that, Foggy, every morning when I wake up. I'll have to look into that. Right, let's sleep a bit more. Puke. Oh. Right, changing the subject then. Let's have a look how we're doing here. Wood beam and roof plates. Right, we've got enough roof plates now. Let's go and have a look how the temple's coming along. I've got to go and do me goat milk as well. Right, so it's still doing this one. Look, it hasn't finished doing the roof yet. It's getting there. But it hasn't finished. Okay, we're not far off then, you know, getting this bit done. Let's sleep again. Why you all the time talk about your wood beam and goat milk? Well, I need some goat milk now. There's lots of goat milk. It's going to be overflowing in a minute if I don't sort it out. That's for my wood beams. That's for the temple. There you go, look. It's coming along. Coming along. Right, okay, let's go and sort my goat milk out then. Oh, hang on, what's this harvester doing there? Oh, he's been harvesting corn. Have I got any more corn anywhere? And get it sold. The milk, I mean. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I remember I've got some corn further up the road. We're going to just quickly take this to the other corn and then I can go and do the goat milk. Right, remind me, goat milk. It's the very next thing we're going to do. I just want to get this out of the way. Goat milk, goat milk, goat milk. Mustn't forget. Oh, otherwise it keep that message up there. It keep coming up. Why no one drink pig milk? I don't know. Is the answer? Someone somewhere might. You never know. Go on, I Google it. See if anyone drinks pig milk. You like Google. Google's your friend. So we'll let you look it up for us all. Right, we're going to just quickly get this started on here. And then we're going to check our goat milk. Get this done. Right, goat milk real fast. Drinking pig's milk is relatively uncommon, but it's generally safe for humans. Here are some points to consider. Nutritional content. Pig's milk is rich in fat and protein, similar to cow's milk, but its nutritional profile can vary. Contains vitamins and minerals beneficial for health. Well, there you go. I bet you're glad you looked that up now. There we go. That's what we're after. I think it probably all right, isn't it? But the trouble is, there are some things that the thought of them just doesn't seem appetising. So back to the question: why no one drink it? I don't know, because I guess no one's milked a pig. I mean, that's the bottom line. Someone's got to go around milking them, right? I feel so much better knowing that. Exactly, Foggy. This is the place where you learn things. Thanks to my interactive AI called Aya, we learn lots of stuff. Oh shit, not bollocks. Right, okay. Put this up. Oh bollocks, I'm making the right mess of all of this now, aren't I? There you go, put that. Right, that will do, won't it? That's quite well stacked. Let's take this to the butter place. There we go. Nicely, neatly stacked. I reckon that could be top heavy though, so I'll have to take it easy around the corners. There we go. Nice. Look like an elephant. What does this? Careful, 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 careful. The back of you truck, the one you attach wagon to. Right. How are you and the lovely G? We're good, thanks, Foggy. We're good. How are you, Mr. Foggy, sir? Hello, you. Hey, Mr. David Moon. How are you doing? Nice to see you, sir. Two eyes, elephant nose in the middle. You sure you're just not looking in the mirror or seeing your reflection in the screen? Bruised but good. Says poor Foggy. Ah. Good, and you're... Hey, Mr. David Moon, sir. We're good. What about everyone else in chat? How's all the rest of the Blue Cat crew? You all good? Right, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. See, we're going to have loads more... Hey, I wonder if this can auto-load. I don't know if it can. I don't know if I set this up to auto-load or not. Let's try it. Oh, I did. Doesn't hold much, though, does it? Is that all it holds? Let's try. Wow, hang on. We could stack this high, but we might tip it over. What do you reckon? Should we try? Look at that. If you're going to go high, may as well, right? I've just started my new job, circumcising elephants. The pay's crap, but the tips are huge. Says Boofy Boy. Dear me, Nick. I'm just going to dump this here for storage. I'm not going to actually drive it anywhere. Look. There you go. In it goes. In my storage there. What's he like, Foggy, eh? What's that Boofy Boy like? Oh, that's close. Oh, and that was... Whoops, little road sign there, no one noticed it. My local council in this game must be charging me a fortune for all the road signs I'm taking out. Let's just go this way. Through the farm. Actually, should we get this cleaned? It don't need washing, does it really? But you know what? We could give it a quick wash. But when we say we, I mean my workers in my garage can wash it. Here we go. Let's just park it there for a sec. Oh, here we go. They give it a wash. Everything. Look. Oh, that's more like it. Can you see now? It's gleaming. Look, it's still wet with the water on it. Yeah, there you go. They're giving it a quick clean. Look, see the reflection on it there, where it's all shiny and clean. I wonder if the road sign actually are correct. Feel hard left corner is no hard left corner. Like the colour, it's not bad, is it? By the way, long time since game crash. Maybe time to get a crash soon. Just in case. As soon as someone says that, you know what's going to happen, right? There you go. I played it safe. I'm just going to park these back by the goats where it came from. Oh shit. Crashed. Oh, someone don't want to do the work all over. Yeah, I mean, how many times have I done that? Too many times, and it's all your fault. I blame you. Let's just get this parked over where our little goats are. There we go. Stop. I mean, look how many goats. I think we need to get rid of some of the goats, to be honest. Let's have a look. Foggy's in the chat, so it's Foggy's fault. Is that what you're saying? Right, where's the one for selling the animals? Is it there? Is it this one? Right, here we go, goats. That one we want, don't we? Let's start selling them then. This is the one for selling goats. Let's sell a load of them. Okay, what about some of these? Look, all our goats are old. Sell. About this one. Sell. Too many animals selected. What's it on about? I know, sell 2. Is that what it's trying to tell me? Sell. Alright, okay. Right, how many goats we got? Right, we got 38 out of 50, so there's room for them to breed a little bit now. They'll be happy, won't they? If they're not too old. They might be old and decrepit and not be able to do the job anymore. I mean, let's have a look. How old's this one? 60 months. Is that as old as they go? 60 months. What's that one? Count 18. What's the count mean? 18. That many times it's made babies? Count 12. I don't know. Or is that how long it's been that age? I honestly don't know. I have no idea. Right, anyway. So there you go. Got some cash for them too. Yeah, did a little bit. Right, this thing. What's this thing doing? Right, let's open this up. This thing, look, it's got mud in its tyres and everything. Needs to be doing some work. Not just sitting there. Actually, while that's doing that, let's go and have another look at that temple. Right. I just want to see, right, wood beam and roof plates. Right, if we just advance the next day, because it should then move on to something else. I just want to make sure I've got enough materials so that it's still building the temple all the time. There we go. Right, okay. So we're missing long planks and wood beams. Shit. Right, okay. We've got to go and get some of them. We're going to have to buy them. Long planks and wood. We've got enough money. And look, the goat milk's back. Right, it must be nearly finished this, but we need... can't get in there, can you? No. Okay, so we need long planks and wood beams. Right, we better go and buy some then. That's our next job. Go and buy some. In a warehouse. So we lose money because when we buy them and bring them here, we do get paid here, but we get paid less than what we buy them for. Whereas when we make them from our sawmill, of course, it's better. But I haven't got time to chop trees down, so I'm going to go and buy these. I'm going to sit in our cab. Look, a nice Volvo, electric Volvo, right? Technology. I was reading a thing today, and they're saying that people still are moaning. You know, they want to carry on driving their petrol and their diesel cars. The amount of people, they're just not interested in electric cars. They're trying to force us into electric cars, and people just don't want to know. But I don't blame them. You know, my little van, when it's full up, I've got a range of 700 miles in it. So why would I ever want to convert to electric when if I'm running out somewhere and instead of taking me 3 minutes to fill up, it's going to take me an hour? You know? Or even if I do a quick one, half hour. I'm not going to get the range that I'm used to. I mean, I can get all the way to Europe and back on one tank. Sorry, but there are those who have not been near one. Well, it's not being near them's the issue, Foggy. I mean, it's horses for courses, mate. Like, for instance, an electric car would be good for me to go to work and back because I wouldn't need the range. And if I had it, I could plug it in every weekend, and then Monday to Friday I could just use it for 15 miles a day. It would be perfect. But if I knew I wanted to go on a long journey, an electric car is shit because they don't get the range that they say they do. And the last thing you want to be doing is, let's say you're taking a long journey somewhere, 200 miles each way. You know you're going to have to stop off at least once. And say it's in the winter, and you've got your heating on, you've got your demisters on, and then your battery's not even lasting as long as you normally think it does. It's just a nightmare. In your diesel or your petrol, that makes no difference, does it? You can stay nice and warm. You haven't got to worry about filling up. So I disagree. I think it's horses for courses. I mean, they're just the problem for me personally is they're not affordable for the few miles I would do in one. You know, there's absolutely no reason for me to spend a lot of money on an electric equivalent to then have less range and maybe save myself a couple of pound a week. You know, there's no incentive for me to want to do that. That's the thing, Foggy. So yeah, and I mean, remember, if you get yours on Motability, mate, it's not costing you anything. So that's another thing you need to consider. You know, if you're basically getting it for free, instead of paying 30 or 40,000 pounds for it, it's a big difference, isn't it? Someone pays 30 or 40 grand upwards, right? And then when it's 2 years old, it's worth next to nothing because they don't hold their value. So this is the problem. The only way they'll convince people to go electric is when they get them down to a price when they're cheaper than petrol or diesel cars. That's the only way they'll ever get the majority of people to switch over. Like I said, I mean, you know, even G's car, if she was to fill it up with petrol, because hers is biofuel, if she filled it up petrol and filled the LPG tank, she's probably got a range of 700 miles as well. So that there is the issue, sir. It's the expense. They're too expensive. And I actually still personally can't see electric cars long term be in the future anyway. I think hydrogen or something more so than electric. I reckon there'll come a point and they'll realise, and then they'll say, you know what, hydrogen are better. The range will come, it's a matter of time. I guess the range will only come when they can also make the batteries a bit lighter as well. Because remember, they weigh a lot. I mean, you must lose range on that. There we go. But again, it's still not range, Foggy. That is a factor, but it's still the expense, mate. I'm definitely not in a position where I'm going to pay 30 or 40,000 quid to drive electric car to save myself £5 a week. It's just, you know, it's not, it'd never pay for it. It's the same with solar panels, mate. right? Around here, they keep doing these schemes to put solar panels on your roof. And, you know, even with the heavy discounts, I sat there one day and I costed it up. Because when you read all the gumph, it looks like it's a really good deal, you know? And then any extra electricity you produce, you know, the electric company buys it back off you. So you think, well, that's good. But if you use your brain for a second, right, you think, well, hang on. If I'm producing extra electricity, if you think about it, then your bill should cost you nothing. Because you've produced as much electric as you need, and then you've got spare, so you're selling it. So you should actually make a profit every month with your electric, shouldn't you? Right? You shouldn't still be paying an electric bill that's only 20% cheaper because you've got solar panels. That's how I look at it. So if they're saying we buy your excess electric off you, well, if I've got excess, my electric bill should be nothing because I'm making enough already. And then if I'm selling spare, it's more than I need. So I should be making a profit. So if I pay, you know, 10,000 to put all these solar panels on my roof, then I should be making money every month out of that, shouldn't I? And yeah, it don't work out like that. Have you noticed? You still got to pay an electric bill. It's just a little bit cheaper. And then they're still buying some off you. It's like, well, no thanks. If my electric bill's only a bit cheaper, I don't want you buying any off me. I'd rather store it myself and make my bill even cheaper. So something don't add up. And then I did the sums and I thought, well, okay, how much is it going to cost? I can't remember what my quote was. It was either 10 or 15,000, something like that, to have them all done on my roof. And I then worked it out over, say, 20 years. And I can't remember when, but it was something like somewhere between 15 and 20 years was my break-even point. And it was only after that point I would actually be any better off because of the initial investment. And then I worked out, well, 15 or 20 years is a long time in technology to do with solar power and electricity and stuff like that. So chances are, in 15 or 20 years time, when I've broken even and my investment should pay off, chances are at that point there'll be newer, more efficient ones and I'll have to change them. So then my investment wouldn't have been an investment, would it? So I take all of this stuff now with a pinch of salt and I just carry on with what I'm doing and I know where I am with it all. And that goes the same for electric cars, you know. I mean, I look at it this way, the best investment car I ever did was that Dacia Logan. Think about that. I had it 8.5 years, cost me 7.5 brand new, sold it for just over 5, so I lost 2,400 over 8 years. So that's what, 300 a year in depreciation, that car. So I could, basically, to use the car cost me £300 a year. In terms of depreciation. No other car would have been that cheap. Right, anyway, let's load this up. So again, that would even price an electric car out of existence. And when I took it to Holland a couple of times, I did over 550 miles out of a tank. So I went to Holland and back on one tank. Right, what am I after? Can you remember the other thing? It's planks long, wasn't it? Right, let's buy a load of these. Take these there. The range will come. Oh, I read that, haven't we? I mean, if I had an electric car, what I would want on it as well, I'd want extended range on it first of all, and I'd want solar panel on the roof, on the bonnet, on the doors, I'd want the whole coating of it to be one big solar panel. So while I'm parked up somewhere, like let's say you go somewhere and you're working all day for 8 hours, well 8 hours sitting in the sun, my car should be at least halfway charged. And if I'm only doing 7.5 miles each way to work, then I'm pretty sure solar panels should be able to charge an electric car up at least 7.5 miles worth of juice for 8 hours sitting in the sun. In which case, in theory, it shouldn't cost me anything to charge it up at all, ever. Unless I go on a long trip. But I don't hear much about that happening. I think the ideal thing, wouldn't it be a nice little nuclear reactor powered car? That'd be the way to go, right? Imagine if cars had a little tiny nuclear reactor in them, produced nuclear energy. It'd be nice and clean, wouldn't it? The only problem would be when idiots crash into each other, be a couple of little nuclear explosions. Right, there we go. I think that's all good. Let's load them on. Look at the suspension there because I'm sitting on a rock pushed right under the truck. That's pretty good, right? Come on then. Let's go. Let's go and take this to the temple. We're getting there slowly but surely. Right. They put that rock there on purpose on the corner, don't you think? Anyway, Foggy, any more transfers for Nottingham Forest yet that we need to know about? We're nearly at the start of the oh shit, I can't go that way. Near at the start of the Premiership now. Getting all exciting. Looking forward to next weekend. McCarthy. Really? Have you got him? That's a good signing if you've got him. Because we were saying earlier, Everton have got Grealish by the sounds of it. Looks like it. That's a good signing then, mate. Forest has another problem, says Aya. Come on then, what problem's that? I done my research for Fantasy League. Right. Got round there? Yes, we have. When did Forest last time score? They play and draw in every single training match, score 0 goals. Have they really? They've been that low at scoring. How was your pre-season, Foggy? I didn't really keep tabs on Forest. I think West Ham won 4 out of 5. The only game we actually lost pre-season was to Chichester United. Or for you, Kuso Chester United. Now we know what competition we are in. Yeah, because Palace lost their appeal, didn't they? So you're in Europa then. Premier League. Drawn all but one and we lost that. Then again, though, pre-season's not conclusive. You know. I mean, that's the thing you got to remember, right? Means nothing. Yep. Right. Oh, hang on. I've still got some wood. Get rid of that. There we go. That's better. Right. Let's have a look. Enough materials. Right. I mean, it's going to be interesting, Foggy. Get back to the Premiership at long last. Man, it seems like it's been forever, don't you think, without our football? Can't wait. Next week, beers, football. It's going to be great. I mean, it's a massive test for Man United and Arsenal, isn't it? Playing each other for their first game. Only 12 weeks. Yeah, it feels longer than that. Are we ready to start on that other building? This looks nearly done to me, this one. Right, let's sleep again. Sleep. Nearly done that. Right, come on, that must be done there. Yep, it's starting on this one now, look. Excellent. Come on, Arsenal, says Mr. Daniel Levy. Well, if I was United boss, we would win every home match. Would you really? And how would you do that then? We let the visitor team stay on best exclusive hotel. Okay. Is this the last temple? I'm hoping so. It looks like it, Foggy. Let's advance it a bit more. We're still going to run out of materials, I think. But we may as well see. Right, that's coming along then. And we give them bad food so they will shit themselves every time they see a ball come against them and we win. What, you mean you would cheat to win, Aya? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Hey, look, yeah, so you can see by the numbers there, I'm going to be short of some materials, aren't I? I'm going to have enough planks and wood beams to finish off there, I think. It's going to be cement bags and roof plates we're going to be short of. We advance it again, but we're going to have to go and buy some of them. No rule say anything about that, then it no cheating. Not cheating, it's a tactic. So you need to use underhanded tactics like that to win a game. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because you can't do it through skill or good players or good management. Right. I think that's what you're trying to tell us. Right, let's go and have a look. There you go, they're building the last bit now, look. It's coming along. Right, let's try again. Temple's coming along nicely. Well, ask England. Hand of God, did England get anything back after? Nope. So you learn it is allowed to do it. Right, I'm going to go and have a look now. I think we're going to have to preempt the situation we're going to be in. Look, you have a look at this. Right, so plank long wood beam. Then we're going to need roof plates and cement bags. We've got enough planks. So we're going to need roof plates and cement bags. Let's go and buy some. Yep. That's what we're going to do. What's that? I forgot. Cement bags and roof. Right, remind me of that when we get there because I'll forget. Oh yeah, you've got to remember that. cement bags and roof plates. I'm going to go to the warehouse and buy some, because I'll probably forget. Yeah, cement and lemons. No, behave yourself. No more space to place new pallets. The goat milk. Again. Bloody goats. Right, we're going to get on the road. Whoops, shit. Hang on. Hang on. Wow, look at that. Speeding past me. Right, so we're going over this way. I'm going to, whoops, wrong button. Advance time a little bit, just enough so that we don't have all this morning mist everywhere. So we can see where we're going. Whoa, shit! No! Bollocks! I was pressing a different button. That bridge isn't high clearance for trucks. Why that metal thing under it? Right. I'm in an electric truck underwater, so this isn't good, is it? No. Can I cheat and actually lift that out? I can. It's smoking. I think I've buggered my truck. Can I throw it up there? Right, let's see if I can pull it out. Good luck getting that out. I might be able to. I don't know, can I? Nah, bugger, I'm gonna have to reset it. One sec. Shit. There it is. Damn it. I'm gonna have to reset. Reset. Yep. Okay. Right. The question is, whose fault was that? There it is. I don't know who I should blame for that. One of you two. Right, let's get this picked up again. Right, let's go. So I forgot what we got to get. Roof plates and cement bags, wasn't it? Right. So you got to remind me of that. Roof plates, cement bags. Where are we? August. So it's going to be about 3 months, I think, till that other map comes out. You better stay there. No, straight out. Straight out that little car. This is one day when we get damage in Farm Simulator. They'll pull out like that and I'll smash them to smithereens. Right. No, I'm going to carry on straight down the main road. Everything looks pink, doesn't it? Pink and red. Horrible. Burns the eyes. Look at this horrible pinky colory stuff. See, it blinds me, all that pink. I can't see the red traffic lights. Actually, I've just had a thought while I'm here. We're going to park my truck just for a sec. We are going to go to the warehouse, but I just want to double check up here. You know, like those orbs. You meant to collect those glowing orbs. I want to check there's none up here. I mean, I haven't really been looking for them, to be truthful. Every time you see these buildings, it's worth looking in these, in case there's any. That's where I found one of them before, by mistake. If you painted your car pink, police will never stop you. Why is that? Little bus stop there, look. Why would they never stop me? Nothing here, is there? A little ball on it, little orb. No. Let's go. Right, there we go. Leave that there. Right, come on, who remembers what I've got to buy? Cement bags was one of them, wasn't it? There you go, cement bags. Cement bricks. It wasn't cement bricks, was it? It was other cement. Come on, where is it? There you go, cement bags. Right, I'll buy a load of them. And what else was it? Lemon, cement and a hot dog. Oh, it wasn't. Lube, what's that? Cuban horse and hound. Shit, that's mine. I think the other thing was roof. Where is it? There you go. Some of them. There you go, look, we've got loads of pallets. All this lot. There you go. See, some of us know what we're doing, right? It's humid. It is humid here, Foggy. That's why it's a good job. The only thing I got on is this t-shirt. Did you buy eggs? Nope. Why would I want to buy eggs? I like eggs though. Okay. What? Okay, I didn't buy eggs. So Strong can carry 16 cement bags. That's the way to do it, mate. Just lift them up. Lift them up like they don't weigh anything at all. That's how you do it. That's because I eat my greens. I think that's what it is. Eat your greens is good for you. It's also laziness. I can't be bothered to use a forklift. Or he buy low sugar cement. Yeah, they're actually empty bags. It's a special cement called cotton wool cement. I think that's more like it. But like Foggy says, very humid at the minute. That's for sure. Right, let's load some of them on. Look at this. This is even better magic than how little it weighs. Auto loading. There you go. That's even better, right? Look, the fairies came and neatly stacked it for me. I mean, really, I could just reverse that in here, couldn't I? And park it nearer these. Would make life easier. See, so I'm not that lazy. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Hey, what was that out there? Oh, just pallets. I suddenly saw those sitting there. But what the hell are they? I haven't noticed them before. How are we doing? 1:41. We've been on 1 hour and 41. At the weekends, I keep meaning to do like a long sesh, but like I didn't get a long session in this weekend. I mean, I think Saturday I didn't get going till the evening, did I? If I remember correct. I had some stuff to do in the morning, and then it just took longer and longer. And then West Ham were on TV for their last pre-season game, so I watched that. And then by then Saturday had gone. There's stuff to do. I did. I keep thinking sometimes, Foggy, I should have less stuff to do. But then the trouble is I couldn't stand waking up and being bored every day with nothing to aim for and nothing to do. That's just not me. Friday was a blur for me. Oh, that's when you went for your enema, wasn't it? I guess that would be blurry, wouldn't it? That's how you got the bruises on your wrist, wasn't it? Where they were pinning you down and you were struggling to get away. Yeah, and then came back and he said I could go home. Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing though, right? All joking aside. Nothing better than being home in your own bed, is there? Right, here we go. That's a lot. Let's load this and take it to the temple then. I mean, it's probably not enough to actually finish the project, but I mean, it's enough to keep it going, right? I mean, some hotel beds do feel nice. Yeah, maybe sometimes. But I think I still prefer being in my own bed. Bloody doctor at 2:30 in the bloody morning gave me the bruises. 2:30 in the morning? Why at 2:30 in the morning? I would have said to him, oi, this can wait till the daytime, mate. Right, just cutting the corner there. Had to put in a new cannula. Ah, right, okay. So what was that for? Like to monitor your blood, or was that like you were on a drip or something? An IV, all right, okay. Yeah, fair enough then. My first one was at 6. What's that, in the evening? So how often does one of them last? I guess it depends on the flow rate they set, doesn't it? Because you can set the rates on there. Ooh, let's go around the corner there. About 2 days. Wow. Well, thankfully, I've never had to go in hospital in my life. Other than the fact I work in one now, I've never ever been in hospital. So, hopefully it's an experience I won't ever have to have. Or, you know, never say never, right? You never know what's around the corner, do you? Right, let's have a look now. How we're doing. Right, so we've got a little stack there, roof plates. We're not far off of enough cement bags, as it happens. But right, we advance this a couple more days. Yeah, 2:30 in the morning, and 4 hours later I had to have IV. Ah. You know, when you're in hospital, Foggy, do you actually get and do you sleep better than when you're at home, or not really, or not at all? I'm just advancing the time a couple of times just to see if we make some progress. That's all. I know this is a bit naughty. Hey, Ali Bob. I missed Ali Bob a few minutes ago, but hey, Ali Bob. Over on, where are we? On the green side. I don't know why that's not picking that up over here. Why didn't it pick it up over here? Don't know. Right, let's go and have a look how the temple's getting on. My goats are still producing too much milk. They're always wanting bloods or IV or something. Yeah, that would annoy me. Right, I don't feel that they're building that very quickly. Right, let's try again. I want to see more progress than that. I mean, I don't know what the food's like in our hospital. But when I've seen some of the chefs walking around with trolleys and pastries and things on them, they look all right. I honestly don't know. But then again, you know, we got about 3 different restaurants, and we got a whatchamacallit, a Costa Coffee that sells all the sandwiches and cakes and whatever as well, and some other thing that does sandwiches and cakes. So I would think anyone who's a patient in our hospital, there's plenty of food options if they, especially if they have someone who can come in and visit them and bring some stuff for them. We have Costa, yeah, so I would definitely be saying, if ever I was in there, I'd be saying to G, stop it there, get me a curry and a Costa and a couple of sandwiches and a chicken wrap and all of this. I'd have it all piled up, mate. So when they're not looking, I'd be stuffing my face. And then if I'm using a bedpan, they'd be wondering, how the fuck has he filled that up so much? That's what they'd be saying, fucking hell, it's like an elephant. I mean, and they're saying, and all he's only on an IV. Shouldn't be doing that. Well, there you go. As soon as their backs are turned, mate, I'll be shoving the food. Because I'd be bored. If I was in a hospital, I'd be bored. Oh. Had to be on IV 6, 2 and 10. Ah. So when you're on the IV, I take it you were still eating normal food, were you? Or were you being fed through that? Yeah. Because, I mean, there'd be nothing else to look forward to, would there, except mealtime? No, amoxicillin. I don't know. I think I would struggle, mate. The trouble is, if I was in hospital, I'd want visitors in as much as I'd want like G to come and visit me, but then half of me wouldn't, because I say it's no point in wasting your time being bored as well. You know? I'm just taking this back to my farm for now, and then I'm going to quickly check on my harvesters. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because look, they're sitting there. Actually, I'm going to not take it to the farm. I'm going to take it to my transportation manager's shed. That's what I'm going to say. Hey, look, my trees are growing a bit more. Are they mine? Yeah, look at my trees now. They're on the next stage of growth. Look, a little artificial forest. I bet I'll have built the temple before they're fully grown. Hey, Mr. Rooney, how you doing? Evening, Steve. Forest in Europe, eh? Yeah, looks like they're the lucky benefactors, aren't they? still on tablets for about 3 days. I bet you'll be glad when you're off of them, mate. Yes. Right. What we need to do now is start emptying some of these harvesters. Where's the bits and bobs for that? We'll get there. Right. This is the one I'm after. Where's that harvester when you want it? He's around here somewhere. There he is. Over there. Let's go and get this done. Fun times ahead, Foggy Sir, says Stevie Boy. Yes. Yeah, we're all looking for forward to the start of the Premiership season and those teams that are in Europe as well. I bet. Hang on, is this? Oh, I've got corn in here. Right, okay, hang on. We're going to empty my corn somewhere. Damn it. Right, okay. I might have enough room. Oh no, I won't have enough. Right, I've got to sell my corn. Shit. We've got to sell it. Okay. Quickly go and sell our corn and then we can come back and empty that. Can't wait. Do you reckon though the only trouble with being in any of the European games is, do you reckon you're going to be stretching your squad a little bit thin for Premiership, or not really? Yeah, just a bit. We got Cup game Friday, then Euro qualifier, then the Monkey Mob at the end of the month. Ah, so there's a good few weeks for you coming up then, Stevie. Look at that car. He's not going to stop, is he? Nope, wasn't going to. Right. I'm going to go down there. There we go. There's a truck in my way. What's that truck doing there? Oh, look, we've got a traffic jam up ahead. Right, we're going to go around there. I see someone was in the news recently. They got in trouble for driving a tractor on the motorway. Because agricultural vehicles aren't allowed on the motorway. First 3 Old Firms this year, 2 at Ibrox, 1 Parkhead, and then after split 1 at Parkhead. Ah. Nuno likes a small squad though. I can understand the benefits of a small squad as long as you don't get injuries, because then it means the squad, the smaller group of players get more time playing together with each other, don't they? So they can build a better understanding. I can definitely see the benefits of a small squad. It's only when you start getting too many injuries it can be detrimental, really. I see how much money we make selling our corn. 84 grand? Alright. Yeah, injuries and bookings can cause havoc. Yep. Yeah, saw that is a Fendt, I think, that tractor. Yep. Right, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to go and empty that harvester in the field. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, you would think anyone driving agricultural vehicles would know the law, wouldn't they? I mean, otherwise the farmers wouldn't let them in the first place. I guess maybe they were trying it on thinking, oh, I'll just do 1 junction or something. If I don't get caught, happy days. Stupidity on his part. Yep. Right, shortcut. Right, let's have a look. Have I got anything over here that needs emptying? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Right. Whoops. Wallop. Straight into the wall. Man, look at all those mushrooms I've still got to pick up. Place is a mess. I'll be glad when I've done this map, to be honest. I mean, I've enjoyed doing it, but I'm at that point where I'm, you know, really bored with it. I want to get on to... Well, what I'll probably do is I'll probably end up not playing Farm Sim too much until I do the Scottish map. So if I get this temple built, then I'm going to have a break from Farming Simulator and play something else for a while. There we go, let's fill that up. There's even this harvester I got here, this lizard. This is a TARDIS. See there? It's a TARDIS harvester. Let's hold that up. Anyway, let's have a look. Where are we? Right, so we're almost on 2 hours. So I'm going to call it a night soon. What I want to say. So yeah, like Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. You know, each night. I'm not always sure if I'm going to be on or not. It just depends when I get home, how quick I do dinner, how tired I am after, and so on and so on. Otherwise, you guys know I'm always on Friday nights and at some point Saturdays, because Friday and Saturday's a beer day. Yes. I think that's more or less me done for tonight. 2 hours is about right. Okay, because then it gives me time still to do some stuff for an hour or two before I have to go to bed and then work again. So I'm going to say thank you everybody for coming in and for chatting. It's nice to spend some time with you all. But time for me to call it a night now. And we'll be on at some point again this week. I mean, if ever I'm not on for a night or two on a working week, don't ever worry. It's just like, you know, sometimes I come home and I'm just, by the time I've done dinner and everything, I'm just wrecked. So that's all. Right, so night, all night G, says Mr. Foggy. Laters Gators, Stevie boy. So yeah, good night everyone. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for spending your valuable time in here. Always appreciate that. Look after yourselves. Love you all. Take care and be safe. Especially you, Foggy.
You think I'd care if you died, you fucking noob?
I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know,